Hello, beautiful people. My name is Celia Motsoneng Zengele. Welcome to this YouTube channel. If you're coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, welcome. And if you are a retained Sabi, thank you so much for your support and your constant support and the comments that you leave. Please leave more. Don't end there. Leave more and more and more. Let's talk in the comment section, and remember to like and share so that others can also see what you are seeing, and some of the topics that we are discussing here may be appealing to other people as well. And thank you so much for your constant support and this time that you take to watch this video. Again, today I want you to know how far I am. Actually, the aim of this video is just to give you an update as to where I am at this particular moment, as you are the people that have been there with me. So I would like to give you a guideline or some sort of light as to what am I doing right now? Where am I? Because the last time I spoke to you, I was in Messina. I was about to leave Messina, coming to the Vaal, which is a place where I left my children, where most of my family members are living. So I was with my daughter, who was with me for a week, visiting me for a week, my daughter Mosa. And we spent the whole week there. It was very nice having her there. And then we had to come back home for a visit. Maybe for you to get a picture as to what am I doing, I'll have to give you at least a breakdown as to what I'm doing, the kind of job that I'm doing that allows me to come and stay in the Vaal, as I am still in the Vaal even until now as I'm making this video, since that day when I made a video in Messina. Many of you would know that I am a teacher by profession. I am a mathematics teacher by profession, and the beginning of this year I resigned. In January, the 31st was the last day at work for me. And then from February, I wasn't working. I did make a video. For those who did not watch it, you can just check my videos from a few months back. You will see that I was unemployed for a while, because I had left my job. I gave reasons somewhere as to why did I have to leave my job. And then April this year, the 20th, I found another job. I started another job from the 20th of April. And that work is more based in Messina. Now, let me give you a better picture as to what I'm doing now. I am working right now not as a teacher, but I'm working closely with teachers. I'm working closely with schools. I'm working for a certain company that I'm not gonna name here, but the company that I'm working for is a service provider for schools, and they hired me as a maths coach. I am a mathematics coach, and in my line of duty, my job is to coach the mathematics teachers. So I work with schools in Messina, about 9 schools that I'm coaching, but I'm coaching only the mathematics teachers of each of the 9 schools. My job is not to monitor them. My job is to support them, give them the support they need. In my line of duty, I get with the teacher in class. I look at how they teach, and if there's a need or if they ask, I may even help to, co-teach with them, demonstrate some topics to them, and maybe assess as to not assess actually, but more like, okay, based on what I've seen in class while they were working, I make recommendations as to where they can improve, what are great things that they are doing that they can share with others, and how best can they work together as a team of maths educators in schools to improve each other. The aim is to have learners that are excelling in mathematics. Now, we as teachers are looking at ways to encourage each other or to give each other ideas as to how to make learners excel in mathematics. In the nutshell, that is what I do. And I really do love my job. It's a very interesting job. Now, because it's a job that is based in schools. Now, when there are exams in schools, then I don't get to go to schools because now teachers are not teaching, they are just examining. So then from then I work from home virtually with them, still planning for the next the next term, and yeah, that is basically what I do. So I've been at home from that time because I've been working from home. We don't just sit at home, we work from home. There's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of paperwork that goes into this work. As I said, this is the company that I'm working for is a service provider. Actually, we are contracted to another big company that expect results because they put their money into seeing that mathematics in schools is taken seriously and learners are passing mathematics and science. And that company does not just focus on mathematics and science, but they also focus on English. They are supporting schools in English, in mathematics, and science. They support from primary schools right up until matric. So at least there are companies that are doing something to help schools to achieve better than what they are, and to encourage educators to work a little bit harder, and to also encourage learners to learn a little bit more than they are doing. So that is what I'm doing. And I've been home since home means the Vaal in this case. I've been at the Vaal since that time. Must have been a week before schools closed or 2 weeks before schools closed. And we attended a workshop during that period. And then better news during that time is, remember that I had moved to my mom's place during that time when I wasn't working. I decided that, you know what, to cut the costs, let me just take my children back home and sell the car so that at least we can manage to survive for those few months, which happened just that way until I get a job. And now that I have found a job, at least I can again afford to rent, to find a place to rent. And now I'm renting again a place of my own, this very one, with my children. At least they've got a place that they can say it's it's home. Also, when I am back from Messina, I also have a place of my own. You do know that when you are a grown-up, going back home is not easy for you. Once you are out of the home, going back home, it's never the same when you have to go back home. But it's very nice, I don't want to lie. This is what I would like to encourage many women. Instead of sitting and struggling and asking yourself and getting more into more debt, you can look at an option of going back home if you can, if you do have homes. We do know that not everybody has got a home that they can go back to, but if you do have a home that you can go back to, what people say shouldn't be the reason that's keeping you not to do it. And will people laugh? The neighbors laugh? Those should not be the reason why you cannot do it. So just do it and see if it cannot be a better results. And yes, that is what I'm doing at the moment. And I'm also preparing to go back to Messina now that schools are about to open again. I'm preparing myself to go back to Messina. I'm still working from home even now, but I'm attending workshop until Friday. So this coming weekend, I'm looking forward to going back to Messina. Yes, there's a part of me that's missing Messina, and that is missing my job, but also I worry about my kids, although at least the place that I found for them looks much more safer. So we don't know, we can actually say it's safe once we've been there for a long time and nothing has happened, then we can say it's much safer. So yes, that is an update that I wanted to give you. I can't give you a tour right now. The house is a little bit messed up, but I'll show you some short pictures of what is happening. So I'm still moving, guys, moving from one place to another. It's so not easy. Sorry, moving from one place to another, it's so not easy. It's such a lot of work. I'm tired. My body is tired. I am tired to a point where I feel like I'm not even well, but maybe it's just because I've had a lot to do the past 2 weeks. I haven't had time to rest, and now already it's also time to go back to the office, because as from tomorrow I'm going back to the office to work, and then next week I must go back to the field to work. So I'm more of a field worker than an office worker. But then the remaining days of this week will be spent at the office, and then there's still work here at home, because before I leave to Messina, I must make sure that everything is in its place, so that I don't leave the kids in a place that is still not livable. So, but we've done a lot of work in terms of putting a place in order, but there are still those few things that needs to be aligned, so that I can be happy and say, yeah, now it is a home good enough to be livable by the kids. By the way, please leave a comment in the comment section. Engage with me, please. I would love that. And thank you so much for watching. Expect another video shortly. Bye.